Hey peeps, Phoenix here. We're continuing on with Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. In the last episode, we finished off the bonus episodes and got a little bit of education on some visiting spots. And we also started the radio stations. And we actually learned a few things from that too. But this one, spoilers ahead, it means it. If you didn't play this game through the BBL ending, or you didn't see my videos with the BBL ending, don't watch this. Just saying. Unless you really want to, I can't stop you, but anyway, here we go. The how and why of St. Pigeonations. It's time to break out the question box. This is Kawara Ryuta from Class 2-3. Last time was a little exciting, wasn't it? I'm glad we didn't get dropped. This time we're doing a special feature on BBL. BBL, or Bad Boys Love, is an extra long truth scenario which was included with the full version of the game. Today we'll be answering questions about BBL. So be warned, there will be spoilers. I don't recommend continuing with this if you haven't finished BBL yet. Do you want to keep going? And since we did... Alright, let's get started. This will be a little complicated, but I think I should explain where we are before jumping into the questions. Holiday Star takes place in a happy world where the BBL route never began. During winter break in the third semester. Okay, so that's why... Okay, that explains a few things. So naturally, up until now, the questions have been answered by the peaceful, undisturbed, otome route versions of each character. But because we're doing BBL this time, we'll be calling on the versions of each character who lived, or didn't live, through BBL. Just don't think about it too hard, and you'll be fine. In the end, it's just because, unlike books or movies, visual novels have all kinds of branches and possibilities. Even if it is a little odd for me to be saying that. Sorry, that was a little long. Questions. This is from Sorao. Was Hiyoko raised in an orphanage? How had she managed everything all this time? Hiyoko isn't here, so I'll be answering for her again. Her parents did die a long time ago, but she has never taken in by an orphanage. She did live with my mother and me for a while, but she decided she'd rather live on her own. Living on her own, on one's own strength, is a hunter-gatherer's pride, after all. I can never be like her. She's always so tough and cool, you know? On the next question, this one is from Damarushi. For the doctor, what did you like so much about Professor Kawara? What was so appealing about a good-for-nothing dove like that who couldn't even take care of his own family? That's what it says, Doctor. Wait, no, Doctor, stop! You can't just tear up the letters! You can't just put them through a shredder either! Oh, it's completely destroyed! And that is all. That's not an answer, Doctor. Sorry, Damarushi. I guess the subject of my father is a bit of a sensitive area with him. Dad never did come home much, though. I don't remember what kind of person he was either. I wonder what kind of boss he was for the doctor. Hey, Doctor, wait! Was there something else? The next question is for you, too. It's just the one more. Could you please stay? The contents may warrant repayment that the emergency room won't be able to fix. But very well. Are you planning to break into the third dimension to claim vengeance, Doctor? Then again, you probably could. Anyway, I'll read it, and if you don't want to say anything, you don't have to. Let's not get anyone killed. Indeed. Though I can't guarantee that we won't. This is from Tomi. About how many aliases have you had to date, Doctor? Would you mind telling me what a few of them are? I don't keep them lying around for use as party tricks. That doesn't answer the question, sir. I think it is enough. I simply use names as I need, in situations where it would be inconvenient for people to realize who I am, you see. Would revealing my name's not then be quite inconvenient? That's true, but no one reading this will mind spoilers. I don't mean inconvenient for them. I mean inconvenient for me. I will be going now. Oh, he's gone. You didn't even answer either of them, Doctor. Yuya! How about I answer that question for him? You're always here just when we need you, Yuya. I've been trailing him for quite some time, after all. I'll leave a little confidential information just for you. You're always ready to reveal state secrets just when we need them, Yuya. Well then, that was a little harsh, isn't it? Anyway, moving right along. As you all know, his name as a member of the faculty of St. Patients and his name as a medical doctor is Iwaman-shu, and his name as a researcher for the Hawk Party is Isasuma. That's the name I first knew him by. We also have evidence indicating that Ishiki Mishio, the public prosecutor who died suddenly a few years ago, might be the same person. And finally, there's a theory that his real identity is as the heir to the Ichiko troop, but that's still just a rumor. He has quite the history, doesn't he? It all seems a little excessive to me. In any case, the truth remains shrouded in darkness. Anyway, that's it for me. Can't keep the ladies waiting after all. I do. Thank you, Yuya. It's a little late now, but will he be okay? The doctor was awfully insistent about hiding those names. He just blabbed all about them. But then again, he can take care of himself. It's not like the doctor could kill him or anything, even if he did find out. Next letter. It's from one Sanya for Nageki. Did you disappear entirely after BBL? Or are you living on inside Yurida? Also, what would you have done if you had never been sick? Would you have been gone to college? I want to know why I want to know and I can't stop crying. Nageki will have to answer these himself. You made me come in just a little while ago, too. Sorry, but you're a really important figure in BBL, so we need to have you here. Sunny was asking what happened to you after BBL. At the very least, we don't know that I spoke to you when you woke up from hibernation. Right. Well, let's take another look at that scene. Oh boy, they're actually showing the scene. Mr. Kawara? Mr. Kawara, Mr. Saka, can you hear me? Morning is almost here. Wake up, Kawara. Tasaka, I told you I wouldn't go back on my word. That scene appears in the special epilogue that you get if you play through a second time. That was a pretty bad spoiler. Are you sure it's okay to show that? There might be people who cleared BBL but haven't seen it. Oh! Sorry. I wasn't thinking. Don't look. It's a little late now. Anyway, as you can see, my consciousness still seems to be there. Maybe I haven't disappeared completely. That's still pretty vague. I don't exactly exist to begin with. It's a little hard to imagine something that doesn't exist disappearing. But then again, part of your body is inside mine now. So maybe you do exist after all. I don't know what happens after the end of BBL. Maybe I disappear later on, or maybe I end up sharing Mr. Kawara's body. Maybe, if I do end up staying, I'd like to see Hattori move on. Finally start living for himself. Then I could disappear. It would be nice to see Professor Nanaki living happily. He'd been through so much. It wasn't all fun and games for me either, but I definitely agree. How about the second question? Also, what would you have done if you had never been sick? Would you have gone to college? I want to know and I can't stop crying. You can't stop crying. You know, you can't change the past. You can't hope for a future which won't be allowed to come either. Didn't you think about where you wanted to go in life, Nageki? Not really. I never had a dream for what I wanted to be when I grew up or anything like that. If nothing ever happened, I probably would have gone to college and graduated and thought about things from there. It is pretty hard to know where you'll be in the few years down the line. I haven't put any thought into my career path at all. I bet you'd make a good museum curator, or a librarian, or a writer. I never really felt like writing books on my own. Being a curator would be interesting, though. I'll think about it. For the world where you're still alive. Yeah, something like that. Is that all? Yeah, thank you, Nageki. That last one is anonymous. It's for... Hello. Is it time? Is this the recording room? Mr. Izune, please come in, have a seat. Tea and biscuits! How nice! Yes, this is very nice. Would it be alright if I brought some home? I'd like to give them to the children. Oh, yeah, I think that'd be fine. I'll wrap them up for you when we're done. Really? Oh, I'm so happy, thank you. He's certainly quite talkative. It's almost hard to believe he's actually Professor Nanaki. Our last letter is addressed to you. I'll have a question for Hattori. You're supposed to have been good at studying, but were you able to go to school? You had your job as a lecturer, and after that you took care of the children. It certainly doesn't seem like you'd have the time. I don't go. I am enrolled, though. You're enrolled but don't go? Is that, are you a truant?
No, I'm a distant student.
Oh, of course.
Everyone here helps out with the housework, so I have more than enough time left to study. Even so, I'm a little worried about leaving them for so long. If you wouldn't mind, I think I should get going soon.
He's a very caring guardian, too. My father could take a leaf out of his book. Thank you so much, Hattori.
Thank you for having me.
It's almost like someone brought a painting of the ideal young man to life. Wonder if I'll grow up to be as pleasant a person as him. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you all so much for your letters. Alright, and from there, we continue on with human form questions. Oh, I might have a few of these as well. Also, I never did notice that you had to play through that one section twice to get that little special scene. But still, interesting to know. The more you know. The how and why of St. Pigeonations. Here's the question box. Hello again. Every birdie's favorite rock dove, Kawara Ryuta from 2-3 here. First off, thanks for playing all the way through the story mode. That must have been taking a while. Make sure to take a break if your eyes are tired, okay? They're not? You're not fine? Alright, let's go. This time we'll be doing a special feature on every birdie's human forms. As you all know, we're birds, but we have human designs too. They're just a bonus, or there for convenience, or something like that though. So don't think about it too hard, okay? Alright, our first question is from Naginata. This one is for every birdie. What color are your panties when you're in human form? Gosh, I wonder why they want to know about that. I'm wearing light gray today. Let's try asking the others. White. On this day of the reckoning, my loins are wrapped in the vestments dyed in the blood of the crimson lotus blossom. No comment. I'll wear whatever you want me to be, White Bee. I'm wearing whatever you want me to be, baby. I forgot to put mine on. I do not have time for this nonsense.
Oh, because I needs no panties. Merry Christmas! Me and Cocker are always completely naked.
A lot of those weren't really answers. This next one isn't exactly about our human forms, but it fits the subject of pants. It's from Tatsu. You all wear trousers in human form, but do you wear them as birds too? As you can see, we aren't wearing any. Clothes for us birds are only used for warmth, fashion, or ceremony, and aren't really mandatory at all. Alright, next question. This one's from Imari for Professor Naki. I feel like you probably engage in self-harm because you feel guilty about everything. So please show me what's underneath those heavy clothes, Professor. This one will be a little hard to just ask to his face. He's pretty well wrapped up with a coat and scarf, though. Professor? Yeah, what is it? You're pretty heavily dressed in human form, sir. Doesn't it get hot during the summer? That's true. But even during the summer, so many places have their air conditioning on so that you need a coat to stay warm. If I go to the supermarket in short sleeves during the summer, I feel like I'd freeze. Ah, yes, I know what you mean. Whenever I go shopping in short sleeves, I need to go run into the bathroom. Yes. But it's pretty warm at school, right? Is it? Don't you ever want to strip down a little? Not really, no. Oh, I see. Is that all? I still have some grading to do, so I'll be going now. I'm sorry. I just can't bring myself to look at the homeroom teacher and say, take it off. Anyway, on to the last question. This is another one for the doctor. Maybe he gets so many because he's so mysterious. It's from Kasami. Yuya's glasses are probably just for show, but what about you, doctor? Is your vision poor? Just how poor is it? Yes, Yuya's are just for show. Everyone so often he'll break a pair and it doesn't bother him at all. A true super agent needs to keep 6 or 7 pairs of fake eyeglasses around after all. Oh, Yuya! The doctor left as soon as we did that question about panties. You know all the kinds of things about him though, right? Do you know how his eyesight is? But of course. Know your enemy and know yourself, and you need not fear the results of 100 battles. Seems to be pretty bad. If you take them away, he practically is helpless. You tried taking his glasses away? Hardly. I'm not that much of a daredevil.
Merry Christmas! Me and Kaku took him!
I see. It was bad enough that he started feeling pretty sick, too. They'll return promptly. Sort of like how wearing glasses that don't match your eyesight can make you dizzy.
Merry Christmas! He got wobbly!
Well, we don't have the exact numbers, but it sounds like the doctor's vision is bad enough that in his human form he can't get by without his glasses. I guess that might be good to know. That's all for today. Thanks for dropping by again. Next episode will be our last one, so there will be a bonus. Don't miss it. Alright, so let's get the last one done. The extra large edition. The How Am I is the same paginations. It's time for the question box. Hello everybody, this is Kawara Ryuta from Class 2-3. This is our last question answering session. We've come a long way, but it's gone by so fast. I'll be sad to see it end. Anyway, we got a bonus question this time. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Alright, first one. From Suzukawa for Hiyoko. You love udon, but what kind of is your favorite? I'll be answering the questions for Hiyoko again. I was wondering about this a while ago too, so I asked her. She said if I had to pick one, it would be kake udon. It is the most basic of the most basic, with just udon and broth and nothing else. She said she couldn't let herself forget the true spirit of the noodles after all. She orders whenever she feels like the cafeteria, but if it's her first time at the restaurant, she'll usually get kake udon. I guess maybe kake udon is the best gauge of Chef Udon's powers. Next one is for Sakia from Tsukimu. Your mother taught you that mansions always have ninjas in them, but did she teach you anything else? But of course, she taught me all I would need to know to live in Japan. And you're always in the studios, so studious too. What kind of things do you know about that aside from the ninja and the shrine offerings and fallen warriors? Let us see. I know about sushi. That's definitely a point of Japanese pride. You're an aristocrat, so you go to the really fancy sushi places, right? Indeed. I've been to those places with the little conveyor belts. Not the ones with the little conveyor belts. Do you mock me? Why should I go to a sushi place with a little conveyor belt? But my mother taught me this. Sushi places with the little conveyor belts have invested in their establishments and combine entertainment with cuisine. They are higher class than places without the little conveyor belts. I see. I guess you do usually end up spending more time in the ones with the little conveyor belts. Maybe, I think. Alright, next one we have two for Professor Nanaki. Yeah, let's have them. First one is from Lina Lu. You're always falling asleep, Professor. Do you spend all your time at home sleeping too? Hiyoko guessed that you spend about 97% of your time at home asleep, but how much is it really? If you're always asleep, I worry that you're not getting enough to eat. So, how much do you sleep at home, sir? Don't worry, little Lou. I make sure to eat. Probably not 97% then. I do fall asleep when I'm having dinner sometimes, though. And in the bath. Please make sure you don't drown yourself sleeping in the bath, sir. Next one is from Shiroi. Is the dark spot by your chin a shadow, Professor? Or is it a marking? I have been wondering for a long time. We got a lot of people asking about this. Which is it, sir? It's not a shadow. It's a common marking on male quails. It's right where the shadow of your head would be, though, so it is a little bit confusing. Try searching for some pictures of Budon quails. You'll find plenty of quails with markings by the beak, just like me. Oh, sorry, I meant to do that in Kazuki voice. Thank you, sir. Next one is for Yuya. Salutations. I'll answer anything for a lady hoping to get to know me better. Sorry, it's anonymous, so we can't really tell if it's a lady or not. Clearly, it's just a shy young mademoiselle unable to ask in person, but determined to have an answer. Well, I wonder. Alright, let's just go with that. The question is, we've never seen you surrounded by squealing girls, so have you actually got it, Yuya? That's a little harsh, isn't it? Yeah, this is definitely one that would be a little hard to ask with your name attached. But asking the questions that are hard to ask is my job. You're awfully dedicated. I'll answer in full candor too. Alright, time to bite the bullet. Have you ever actually got it, Yuya? Man who's got it never says he does. Is that a sort of backwards way of saying you have got it? I wonder if we can call that full candor. You satisfied for now? Let me know if another lady comes calling. Adieu. Well, I guess now we can just say he's probably got it, whatever it is. Next one is for Son.
Go! Never worry, never fear. Okusan is already here.
This is from someone called I Wish I Were Pudding. What kind of house do you live in, Okusan?
Go! You're asking about Okusan's house? Will you be coming to play? Go! Okusan will give you a warm welcome.
And where is your house, Okusan?
Go, go! Okusan lives in a great mansion.
A mansion?
Go! Okusan's house is a mansion. A mansion as grand, even grander than Sakuya's.
Seriously?
Go! Okusan stays in a birdcage inside his mansion.
Why a birdcage in the mansion?
Go! Okusan's instincts tell him to sleep in the birdcage. Go, go! The birdcage helps Okusan stay calm and relaxed. Go! Okusan shall return to his home and relax now.
Well, I'm not sure I entirely understand, but I guess San lives in a birdcage inside of a huge mansion. I'd like to go visit him sometime and see exactly what sort of arrangement he has. Alright, time for the extra. This one's for Miss Azami. Are you here, Miss Azami? Leave it to me, kid. This one is from Fushu. You are way too cool in a number of ways. Azami, I've completely fallen for you. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth and back. You want to become my protege, kid? Come to my takoyaki cart when the sun begins to set if you got the guts. I'll show you how to ride like the wind. There's a question for Mr. Rabu as well, but would you like to answer it? Question for him? Yeah, I'll take it. This is from Shinkan. How is your newlywed life with Mrs. Zombie so far, Mr. Rabu? She orders you around day and night, right? What kind of idiotic question is that? Don't go prying into other people's private stuff, you brat! Ow! Ow! Don't kick me! Calm it into your soul, kid. No peeping into my love nest. Mrs. Zombie's kicks really hurt. I don't know if she orders him around or not, but I think they get along perfectly well. Alright, it's time for our final letter. This one is anonymous. Can't wait for the next question box series. Really? So glad, though I don't know if there will be another one. There might be, though. It's still up in the air. If there are plans for another, it'll be mentioned in the official site and blog. Check back every once in a while, okay? Alright, that's it for the Holiday Star Radio section. Thanks for sticking around all the way to the end. This has been the How and Why of St. Pigeon Nations, brought to you by yours truly, Kawara Ryuta. Alright, that's all for the radio segments, and since we have plenty of time... Is it here now? Ah, there's the last thing. And let's explore the gallery a little bit. There's not much here. Like, there's little miniature pictures and everything. Things of the scenes we've seen, some pictures that we haven't unlocked, but that's only because we took a different route. And then we got the little stained glass images, which I still think these are really nicely done. Got some character pictures. Oh, wow. I really like these human character looks to them. But there's one more thing we can look at. Short episode, The Day the Night Slept, After. The story consists of unused scenes from Part 4. Please enjoy the collection of things which couldn't fit into the main story. Think of it being like the bonus scenes on a DVD. Oh, so this is just like bonus stuff. So, Lana. So this might be the final episode by Arona. And yes, that is A-okay. The conductor's true form. What's wrong, Lana? Do you have a stomachache? The silver field was a little cold. No, that's not it. It's not that my stomach is cold. I'm just feeling kind of fuzzy.
Cool! Lana's feeling fuzzy? Lana's stomach is feeling fuzzy?
No, my head is. Something's bothering me. It's... excuse me. What? If you need the toilet, it's in the car there, so don't have an accident. No! I really feel like I've seen you before. Have we met somewhere? What, Miss is. Are you hitting on me?
No!
Maybe we've met. Maybe we haven't. That depends on you, miss.
Depends on me. Could you step out of the shadow for a moment?
Of course it is!
Oh, Mr. Death!
He's a friend of yours?
Yeah, he and I go all the way back to the demo version. I'll be counting on you next time something happens.
Try not to give me too much more work to do, okay?
What? But that's why we're friends.
She's friends with Death. That's actually really cool. New season's almost here.
I better start checking for any Hawk Party spies in the new students.
Salutations, Mr. One.
Sakazaki Yuya. What is it? I don't recall sending for you.
Well, that's a little cold. Can I drop by just to see your beautiful face?
You are no longer a student at this school. You should avoid any unnatural conduct.
Nothing unnatural about a college student getting nostalgic for his old high school. Everyone knows how much I love the school. Nothing suspicious about it. Anyway, I came to deliver a letter.
A letter? New orders?
No, it's from Nishikakuji Tori.
A letter of intent?
Doesn't look like it. He addressed this little package to you.
Let's have a look. To the soaring wings of Special Intelligence Division, O. Leon J.B. May your organization grow in prosperity and success with the coming season. I pray you have been well throughout the colder months of the year. I am deeply grateful for you taking your time for your busy schedule to see me off the other day. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your kind consideration. Therefore, I have obtained a humble gift for you, the High Society Seagull Department Store, to express my gratitude. I know you are quite busy with the coming of the new school year, but please take care not to catch cold in the chilly spring weather. Your servant, the Black Advocate, Technical Research Consultant, Nishikakuji Tori.
That's some pretty stiff business writing. You saw him off after everything the other night?
He's on the surveillance list after all. Gave him a ride home.
The package doesn't seem to have any explosives. Madeleines, cheesecake, and financiers. Pretty standard stuff for pastry assortment.
Well, he did go to the trouble of having them sent. No point in saying no. Well, I'll run some tests, and if they come up clean, I'll put some coffee on it.
Aww.
Get well soon. This is making me just gonna say it. Hope you all had a merry holidays.
Merry Christmas! Christmas is in the air! The spring semester has barely started. Merry Christmas! Christmas will be here in about 8 months! You two do not seem to be short on energy. Perhaps I shall reduce your portions at meals starting today. Merry Christmas! Ah! Merry Christmas! Sure just doesn't understand food! He looks Jerry's portrait's bloom and he's gonna get all raggedy and thin! Merry Christmas! Merry Cock will always use up a lot of energy planning for Christmas! Merry Christmas! Let's decorate the tree with nice fossils instead of stars this year! They're nice big fossil! Please don't carry my things off without asking. Merry Christmas! This is something of shoes? Something important? Something important. No, not particularly. Merry Christmas! Yay! We'll decorate the tree with it! We'll decorate the tree with it! Merry Christmas! Huh? Merry Christmas! Saw a scratch stuff into the bottle! It's no good shot. It's no good now! It's scratched? Let me see it for a moment. Merry Christmas! There's a name card in the back!
He said, don't forget to eat dinner.
I know. Eat if you want to.
Merry Christmas! Lunch!
To the Southern Cross. Oh, Stardust sugar cubes are so sweet. You have some too, Your Majesty. Sweet foods warm the soul and make your troubles fly away.
I'm scared.
Scared? What? I don't know, but we'll find at the next star. That's been true ever since we were on the Earth. No one knows what the future will bring. We don't know if it'll be fun. Your Highness, let's have a pillow fight and talk about our crushes at the next star. Okay. You can't just wait around forever. Fun is something you have to go out and find yourself. We're all good friends, eh? Tomorrow will be a good day. Aww. Well, that was shorter than I thought it'd be. So, that was Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. And I'm not going to have the credits go on the whole time, because, my god, that would take too long, because these are slow credits. How would I compare this to the first one? It's definitely not as good. The stories were kind of mishmashed. There were points where they kind of contradicted each other. And while I know this is meant to be sort of a holiday bonus, I didn't notice a lot of holiday to it. There was the Christmas Thieves, and then we had an anime showdown, which, granted, I like that character. That was a really good, cool character. Goofy, but cool. But then we got to the very awkward dream section. While I love the art and the paintings and everything for it, it really took a dark turn for a holiday sort of thing. And honestly, that dark turn was a bit too much. Because if they weren't going off of the BBL stuff, then this is really dark. To where I had to put a trigger warning in the description. And I don't know what to think about that ending. But like I said, the whole dream sequence, episode 3 was definitely my favorite, bar none. But the old game, it was goofy, it was silly, it had its serious moments, and the whole dark thing wasn't until the end. And even then, my god, they definitely sold it on that part. Oddly enough, with a bird dating sim. But this, I will say this, the little mini episodes were definitely nice. And, of course, the radio gallery. That's actually pretty awesome. And once again, the art is good. I also like the new characters, Miru and Kaku. And, overall, oh wait. Oh. Nishikakuji was supposed to be female. Sorry. But the game was alright. It was nice to see it again. And the music is definitely good. I like the added tracks they put onto it. So, this is all done now, guys. No more Hatoful unless they come up with another sequel. But until then, I'll see you peeps in the next game. Bye!